What's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal out here? What's good? Shame on a mess. Shame on a duck plucker mess. Good morning, bad boy. What's the deal? What's the deal? Cracky's obsessed. That coward is obsessed. That junkie boy. That's a damn shame, man. That is a damn shame. That's funny. That's funny. Eddie, Richie's a nasty girl. That's funny.
Look where it took the round dog now.
What's the deal out there? What's the deal? Let's get this party started, right? Let's get this party started quickly. Hey, US 1, do I take the noise out of your radio? Hey, Mr. US 1, do I take the noise out of your radio? You telling me Richie's only doing the one and he's supposed to be king of Brooklyn or New York or the Fags of Flatbush, what he calls himself, his crew, the Fags of Flatbush?
Well, he's the king of diarrhea. He's got the 10 blocks.
10 blocks. That's it. That's all he's got. Richie got. Hey, bad boy. How you like the box? Just the beginning.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Sounds good, man. Oh yeah.
What is he doing? What's that? What is that? Is that retardation or what? Or is he jacking off?
It's called diarrhea. It's called diarrhea. He's got diarrhea. The cooler riders up the rectimitis. Almost crying like a... I think he's having a seizure. That's what I think it is.
I don't know. Maybe he's pooping. He's trying to get it out, so he goes and I'm back. I think he needs preparation H. I think Cracky got severe hemorrhoids.
Ew, nasty.
They're the size of of onions.
Good morning. That's bad. The size of onions. Onions. Richie got hemorrhoids the size of fucking onions. God damn it. Nasty girl.
Richie's a nasty girl. Oh yeah. In his own little nasty world.
Wow. Can we more after? Someone wanted to force a 2x4 mobile waving. Okay.
Hey, 2x4, top of the morning, brother. Good morning.
I wasn't sure if I was making it true all this noise out here.
I heard you. It's just there's so many good people out here, and then we got the trash that we got to take out. You know, that morning ritual, discarding crackhead Richie like a pair of worn shoes.
Oh, watch that, but all you gotta do is just push that button and march your way right over that boy. He's a dirty bitch. Want me to hear him so bad.
Yesterday, you had to hear 127, Richie and Alibaba. They were following me like puppies, man. They were stalking me, both of them, like two little hound dogs.
Yeah, I heard that last night. That shit was funny. I'll be right back. Stalking like a dirty dog, puppy dog.
You remember the this is going back at WWF for Lou Albano and the Wild Samoans. You remember those two? Richie reminds me of one of those guys. He could be in front of McDonald's. You just discard your hamburger, unused fries on the floor, and Richie get down and just eat it right off the concrete. He reminds me of one of those guys. They would call him the Wild Samoans.
I remember those characters. Crazy looking fucks too.
You remember? They were all wild looking, fucking curly hair. they look like savages. That's Cracky, man. That's when Cracky used to have hair. Now he's all bald. Now he's Uncle Fester.
Fuck Uncle Fester.
Oh shit, Cracky Uncle Fester the molester.
I'm gonna go to 46 at Winthrop with a 99-cent pack of bologna and just toss it on the sidewalk, and you see Cracky crawling out of his hole, sniffing.
Gotta cry every morning.
Oh, that's fucked. That shit is funny. Yeah, throw him a pack of bologna. He'll be coming out that cave real fast to grab that bologna.
That's how you lure him out of the cave, man. You just bring a pack of bologna and just toss it on the sidewalk in front of 46 and Winthrop. He'll come right out, crawling on his knees. Yeah, dog. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It's good shit, man. Yeah, man. Where'd you get this bologna from?
Fucking barefooted like Barney Rubble, running out the cave.
Totally butt naked with that big Buddha belly, stinking like deep ass crack, crawling on his knees for that bologna. Right, Cracky? I got a pack of bologna for you, Richard.
Get on the knees. He's got his shoes on, but he's got big toe busting out. He gets on his knees for the bologna pony. My man's first hand.
I hear you, US1. Someone's choking a monkey out there. I hear you, US1. No problem.
Vehicles over 12 foot. Richie on the key.
Richie's, he's an afterfact, or should I call him after birth?
Cracky's the fucking link.
He's just a mess.
He's a dirty bitch.
That's funny. They were calling Richie Uncle Fester. Every time Richie would key up, you would hear someone say Uncle Fester. I'm like, damn, someone knows Richie personally out there.
You won't have time to...
That's a dirty Uncle Fester, boy. Damn.
Oh, man, look at you. Man, y'all took the five. He don't know which way to go, man. He's all over the map. What are you? Cry on, bad boy, bitches. He's talking to himself.
Yeah, that's all he does. He ghost talks. If you watch the opening of all his videos, he's before 5 o'clock hits. He just has it on. No one's talking to no one. And he has the nerve to call other people ghost talking out here. Cracky. Hey, put it down, Cracky. Cracky, I call him Cracky. Hey, Cracky, have a cracker.
Have a cracker, Cracky.
Hey, I don't know. There's a guy out there in Brooklyn, at 46 in Winthrop. He just give him a pack of bolognas and he does a circus act. He says he's a street performer. He has this song, Watch It Wiggle, See It Simmer, Smooth and Grimy or Slimy, Richie Radio. He has a song. He has a little sidewalk performance gig that he does. He'll wiggle on the floor like an earthworm. He'll do whatever you want him to. He even plays slot machines. Someone said that he'll bend down, drop his pants, and grab his ankles, and he'll say, "Yeah, drop a coin in the slot," and you already know. Yeah, dog.
Yo, it's fucked up. You already know. Oh man,
That's disgusting.
You imagine that, dropping coins and oh jeez, and they fall out of his crack and there's all shitty coins all over the floor. Lord have mercy.
I get my coffee now. I'll be back, bro. There you go. Get your coffee. I'll be back. Get my coffee. I'll be back. You'll get mad if you're rude as talk.
You gotta get that cat.
The poor cats in the neighborhood are starving because Cracky's in the backyards eating up all that pate.
That's why the biggest cat in the neighborhood jumped up in the backyard.
Is that what you call a fat cat? He calls himself the fat cat, the neighborhood fat cat.
Yeah, fat cat. Clean cut off. Uncle Fester the fat cat.
Oh, he used to have 5 DVs. Richie used to have 5 DVs. Now you
Man, don't think he got 9 lives, man.
Because he's got that damn fucking plastic and glue antenna. Oh shit, glue antenna?
You know what's funny? Sometimes you look at Richie's carrier from a distance, it moves, it waves like he's in a mobile.
That's the straight form of fucking struggling.
Man, he'll never be in the mobile. Notice he even possess a license, man. Can you imagine him out on the road driving around? God, just follow the steak mobile.
I don't know. According to Richie, says once he gets his mobile after the $24 million that is frozen assets, he's going to get reinstated. He's going to get the green light. He's going to get that car. What is it? 1 Adam 12, and he's going to drive around looking for the guys in a lower. That's what he said, man. He's going to get one of those old classic 1 Adam 12. Well, in Richie's case, it's Gray Squirrel. Gray Squirrel come in. That's going to be cracky. His code name is Gray Squirrel.
Gray Squirrel.
Gray Squirrel, yeah. You know those little creatures that run around looking for peanuts? They beg, they get on their hind legs and beg, let me get one. Let me get a peanut, please. Thank you. Thank you for a hamburger today. I gladly pay you on Tuesday. You know, one of those. Richie's got that begging act. Richie, I want you to get reinstated. I need you to come to the lower, man. Especially Rite Aid or CVX, actually. And I got a nice gift for you, Richard. You know, I got a nice list of equipment that I'm unloading. I got a beautiful Thunderbolt 305, Richie, just for you, man. I'm giving it away. First come, first serve, Richie. So CVS right there in East Houston. You know how to get there, Richard.
Yeah, you know, Greg was in the car too, right? Morocco Nolan, the secret shit.
I want to know who these Rocco brothers Richie used to work for. He said he worked at Pizzazz Pizza on St. Mark's, and he used to jump over the counter and rip the and fuck fags up. I wonder. What lifetime was this?
I don't know, man. There's something in his weekend and his stratosphere after he smoked the pipe.
Sergeant Stadenko.
I mean, you know, if he worked at that pizzeria like he claims for some Rocco brothers, I would have definitely ran into him. I would have been slapping the shit out of him behind the counter. I don't recall Richie working in no Pizzazz Pizza. And hey, check it out, check it. He said he was the manager for 2 years and he lived in a basement.
Just call Peter Run.
Oh my God! I tell you, man, this shit is funny. There never was no Pizzazz Pizza over there in fucking St. Mark's.
He's bugging this morning.
And then he says when they were filming that movie with Madonna, Desperately Seeking Susan, that they used this extension cord that he gave permission for. Now come on, you all know when they're making a movie, you got those big trailers, they got their own generators. Cracky says they ran extension cords in his pizzeria, or the pizzeria that he was managing. Now, I mean, you believe that, I'll sell you the Brooklyn Bridge.
That's the crack pipe talking, I'm telling you.
Look at that bad girl coming clean.
That's right, Cracky. We coming clean, letting people know you smoke crack. Yeah.
Whole world.
That's all he does is smoke crack. He puts needles between his toes and smokes crack. And he sits in the fucking bucket butt naked, eating dirty hollow food with milk there, Chihuahua.
Look at that. The whispering bad girl sound like a whisper.
I think the biggest joke of it all, he said he was a limo driver and that he threw J-Lo out the car because she tried to give him brain. I mean, if you believe that, you definitely have something wrong with you.
Wow, look at that shit. Poor little Magoo.
I didn't get. Oh, look at him. Jealous.
He fucking talking about himself. Look at him.
It's all started when it.
He got no hand to hold. No one's holding his hand today. If you watch his video gate, he's ghost talking. There's not one person getting back to him.
I think he's talking to the cockroaches. That's what it is. He's, he's talking to the cockroaches, putting on a show for the rats in the basement. You know how it is.
Hey, whatever happened to that Sweet 16? Some guy, Stryker, gave Richie money to purchase a Sweet 16 Texas Star. Whatever happened to that amp? Whatever happened to that setup? It's a year later. What happened? No Sweet 16, no 8-pill. What happened, Cracky?
Hey, every day.
Because he's a dirty bum bitch.
These junkies are fun.
Free cut off.
Tearing them up since 20.
I mean, I'm not an installer. I don't install amplifiers in a car, but I know better not to use 12-gauge Radio Shack speaker wire to install a Sweet 16 or a Texas Star Sweet 16 8-pill. You would never do that. Who would do that? Crackhead Richie. Hey, Richie, what happened? Those DEIs blow on Stryker? What happened to that poor guy, man? You did him wrong again? Shame on you, Richard V. Cappy. Shame on you.
Poor dirty Festa. Poor little dirty Fester the molester. You gotta be careful. Pay attention.
3 miles more than I started here at 2 miles most times.
People don't hear me at 5 o'clock, you weirdo, because I'm not out there. That's why they're going to hear you before they hear me. I haven't been coming on since 5:30, you fucking idiot. Pay attention. That's why they hear you at 5 and they don't hear me, because I'm not keying up. Pay attention.
Let's try to figure that out. Izzy, it's so noisy. I love the morning show.
Richie thinks he's got some kind of props out there that someone claims that they hear him all the way at exit 11 and they don't hear me. Yeah, because I'm not keying up at 5 a.m. Richard, stop it already. You're not getting no bonuses and no pat on the shoulder. I take you out everywhere on this planet. 99% on the landmass on planet Earth. I take you out. You may key up on me with some mobiles outside your house or 10 blocks away at most. So pay attention.
New York and PA, do me a favor. You clean them out in South Jersey. Chuck you boy out here.
Well, I don't know where exit 11 is. I'm not familiar with with that part of. I don't know if it's Pennsylvania or Jersey, but someone claimed they hear Richie at exit 11, and they don't hear me until about 35 miles later. Of course, because I'm not keying up at 5 a.m. Pay attention.
Oh, Brown Hornet a liar now. Too funny. I'll be right. Who's he talking to?
He's talking to himself. He claims, all right, Brown Hornet may hear you. That's because I'm not out there, Cracky. I'm not saying I got the best setup or I take everybody out, but I know I crush you, Cracky. Even in Pedro's live gate, I was crushing you.
Oh, son. Blows up.
So take that to the bank. Get a new Taylor tube. That Ameritron is straining. You got to hear him when he loads it up when he goes to stage 3. He's got a 250 watt driver driving an Ameritron that requires no more than 100 max input. He's pushing it with a 250 watt driver. This guy's a retard, and he wonders why it sounds all distorted. Pay attention.
Only 60 watts, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
You're $60, that's all. The only reason why it ain't but still working is because that transformer's small. If we had a larger transformer, that tube would have blew up already.
Oh, you know that. You know that. That's without a doubt.
That's why they put those small transformers.
Correct, he takes it in the ass. They call him the dirty Fester, the molester. A little bullshit him.
Let me be nice.
Nobody is the crackhead. Nobody is the crackhead. Try this motherfucker.
Hey, Cracky, Brown Hornet's not going to hold your hand today, Cracky, so give it up.
Attention.
You gotta sit down. Hey, Cracky, sit on that dirty bucket and take a shit.
Listen, I'm gonna take everybody out to the diner. We're all gonna, well, you guys are all gonna kiss and make up. I'm gonna sit back and just shake your hands.
Hey, Q Ball. Hey, Q Ball. The only thing I'm going to do to Richie is give him $1 and maybe a can of, what is he like, 9 Lives? Some nice, I give him chicken and liver pate. As a matter of fact, I have a cat, or a few of them, and I might even give him a treat. I got Friskies, man. Filet mignon flavored. How you like that, man? We'll give him the good stuff.
Friskies, that's some fucking funny shit right there.
Just remember, it's gotta be pate, because Richie got no teeth. He can only eat the pate.
Clean cut off.
You know what Richie got? Checked it. You know what Richie got in common with Leon Spinks? He's got no teethus and he's got no driver's license.
Damn it, boy.
That was funny though.
Teethus, but you gotta eat the pate.
Friskies, 9 Lives, what the fuck?
Yeah, filet mignon flavor. Friskies, 9 Lives. 9 Lives is the best thing that Richie ever had, man. You know, unless you're gonna give him a pack of, you go to the 99-cent store, and they got that cheap bologna. Richie loves that. That's his. To him, that's like caviar.
You gotta be careful with Cracky. He loves to order a sung young boy.
Oh man, this horse is on the fucking ball today.
Hey Richie, come on, Richie. I got something for you, dog. Let's CVS on East Houston. I'm giving it away, and it's like you know the Crazy Eddie commercial. His prices are insane. Come on, Richie. I got a free giveaway, Richie. I got a free toothbrush and a little bottle of mouthwash. Come on, Cracky. I want to wash you up nice. This way when I display you at McDonald's, you'll be like one of those little monkeys with the you know, one of those street performers. I'm going to have one of those little boxes, and I'm going to crank the little music thing, and Richie's going to jump out. Yeah, dog, they call me Richie Cappy, pistol grip.
Yeah, you trying to say he's going to look like one of the little monkeys from the Wizard of Oz?
You got that right.
You with the symbols.
That's it. I'm going to get him some symbols. Click, click, click. Because, you know, he could get some entertainment out of him. He does look like one of those little monkeys with the symbols. Get him one of those hats.
Oh, shit. Richie Greggy.
Come on, Richie. I'm trying to get you some work out here, man. You know, I know you're starving. I heard you heard you say that financially you weren't doing too good. You're struggling. Well, whatever happened in that Sweet 16, that poor guy Striker, whatever happened, man? You messed up that radio. It's off frequency. It sounds horrific, man. I mean, just listen to that poor Striker that Richie was hooking up. I don't know. Every time someone does get some radio work done by Richie, they go right to Sam. Why is that, man? Sam's getting all your customers, Richard. Pretty soon the dollar van's going to be going there.
I don't know, man. My SR 490 don't sound like that.
You're where?
What's up there, cue ball? Good morning, sir. How are you today? 2x4 with the morning wave.
What, 1 inch?
I'm just trying to get through all the hash and trash. The one blow job. Where you at, man? You sound like you close. Get off the Columbus exit. Columbus City, Manhattan? Head towards it. Lincoln's on Hospital. Okay, man. It's time to get on the Jersey side. Just want to wave to you. Every big boy out there, too, top of the morning. One to wave 2x4, more big boy.
Right back 2x4. Good to hear you out there waving it to you at cue ball, top of the morning. Bad boy, bum bum.
It's a shame when the basics you can't take out a day mobile 2x4 with the morning wave. Video game, I'm gone.
It is a shame. It is a shame. You got that right.
I'm in New Jersey, man. I want it, I don't want you to hold my hand. I don't want it, I don't want you to hold my hand. Hey, good morning, sorry about that. Good morning to you, Brown. Good morning, brother. Good morning, Eddie, Q-Ball. Good morning, everybody got the sound of my audio. Brown, right here, live and living color.
Morning time, Brown Hornet, making noise.
Top of the morning, Brown Hornet. Hey, Brown Hornet. I just want to make it clear why you don't hear me in the morning. That's because I'm not out there at 5 a.m. Hey, Brown Hornet, I just wanted to clarify that. Why you hear Richie at exit 11 and you don't hear me. So Richie trying to make it sound like he takes me out or whatever. I just wanted to clarify that, Mr. Brown Hornet. You know it is. Enforcer 250, lower deck.
That route.
Good morning, Mr. Enforcer. You gonna prove nothing to me, though, brother. You gonna prove nothing to me. I know what it is. You ain't gonna prove nothing to me. He asked me a question, I answered him. I said, I didn't hear you, so I said, that means you must have just been on the radio. I didn't say nothing about nobody taking nobody out. He asked you, where did I hear him at? I said, exit 11. I said, I didn't start hearing you till after exit 33. That's because you probably just started keying up. Good morning, Mr. Enforcer. I'm getting down.
That's a roger that. Roger on that. Mr. Brown Hornet. Mr. Brown Hornet, I know you knew that, man. But I just want to clarify that for Richie. You know, Richie tries to instigate and make it sound like I'm not being heard when he's out there. It's all good. Hey, Brown Hornet, no problem, man. Sound good, brother. Have a good morning and a better afternoon. And enjoy this spring weather we're having in the middle of winter. Lord have mercy. What's going on with this planet? Anyway, I'm gonna put it on the side, man. I'm gonna put it on the side. I gotta finish doing what I gotta do here. Gotta head out the door in a few and make those donuts and make that paper. You know what it is. It's all about the paper. Enforcer 250. Enforcer 250 somewhere around the lower deck, and I just got down.
There it is, right there.
Where the captain cried.
Look at it, he got crushed. They crushed the crackhead.
Nowhere.
Hey, Richie, there's no Fantasy Island out here. Remember, there's no Fantasy Island out here, Richie. Let's talk radio, man, or take that mess somewhere else.
No bad.
Poor little cracky.
And if you show up at to the CVS, the first 5 customers will get a free 250 T-shirt.
Got us.
Oh, snap, a free 250. blue t-shirt. Look at that.
Yeah, he's trying to kill you so bad, man. He's not even buzzing.
Stop quiet. He's trying, right? He's trying hard.
He's an in-between. Richie's one of those, when you want key talkers, you hear him.
See you, man. That's funny. Give me two talker.
What I'm talking about, keeping it.
Hey, a couple of days ago, he had that Ameritron buzzing, man. He had it screaming. That amp was compressed. It was doing all kind of things. I'm like, hey, Richie, you're going to blow that transformer, man. That power supply is straining. What's he going to do when he pops his power supply, man? Because you know those rectifier diodes in that power supply is ready to go.
He's going to try to sit on it like Mother Goose.
He's going to look stupid at it when the smoke is coming out the back of the amp. He's going to say, ugh, what happened, dog? And you know he doesn't repair amplifiers, power supplies, so it's going to be sitting under that blanket. What's he put, a towel on it? Some nasty, filthy towel he puts over that amp? Shame on you, Richard. Shame on you, dog.
Maybe he's going to bend over and put a couple of corks up his ass.
Shame on you, Richard. I don't know, man, but I don't know where he got that nasty towel, but he put some funky towel. Looks like it's residue from his butt, man. Looks like he wipes himself with it, man. Nasty.
Wow, that's disgusting.
Visions of me wipe him up.
Disgusting.
Voltage, man.
What's your plate voltage? Hey, Cracky, come on. You see, with this radio, this is the Lamborghini. I hit hit one of the buttons. It gives me temperature, plate, screen current. It gives me about 17 to 25 different parameters. What is that amp saying now, Richie? If it could talk, oh, God only knows what it would be saying. Help! It smells like poo-poo in here. Help! Let me out.
Nah, his amp says no mas, no mas.
Poor little Cracky. Cracky, don't forget the offer's still on. CVS on East Houston. $1,000 cash in an envelope, brand new hundreds.
Hey, Eddie, you bet.
Damn, look at that, Cracky. Go get it, Cracky. You need that money, Cracky.
Eddie, that's a $3,000 amplifier, Eddie, you better.
Poor little Cracky. He upset. He mad.
Crush. Eddie, that's a $3,000.
Crush the crackhead, crush the crackhead.
Hey, what's he gonna do to get that grand?
All he has to do is show up. Anyone that picks Richie up, transports him to East Houston, and right there on Martin Mulberry. Just bring him from 46 in Winthrop to East Houston. I'll give you $100, and I give Richie $1,000 cash just for showing up. And then, you know, whatever happens, happens, man. I'm not going to guarantee he's going to walk away, but he might. You know, there's 3 letters in this whole scenario. ICU. So that could be an intensive care unit, or it could be me putting the eyeball on him. It all depends how Richie comes at me. If he comes at me sideways, we all know the end result.
Audio drive.
Now for 4 years, I'm
Poor little Cracky. Poor little Cracky.
yeah, common sense the only thing keeping me away from that meeting, that break.
That's exactly what's going to keep him away. Fear, common sense. Wow, doing it like that.
There, boom. Now you don't hear him. Now you don't hear him.
The stance.
Anyway, I got to get out of here, guys. Everybody out there, you got Enforcer 250. You have yourself a good morning. If you like my show, check me out. Enforcer Space 250 on YouTube, Monday through Friday, 5:30 a.m. to 6 a.m., excluding weekends, holidays, and vacation. Check it out. Enforcer Space 250 on YouTube. Sit back, have some popcorn, and enjoy. But remember, let me leave you with this last thought. Richard, if you're tempted to grab that pipe, or you're tempted to jack those 2 black boyfriends that are under the covers right now, screaming at you, get that white ass in bed, don't do it, brother. Put some rubbers on your lovers, man. Richard, that monster's getting the best of you. They call me Enforcer 250. Till next time. Bye, 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 bye.
Have a good one, man.
Goodbye, Homo. Bye-bye. This is Enforcer 250 Weekend Week.
And if anyone wants to see the purity of their signal, anyone wants to see the purity of your signal, check it out on my Spectrum Scope. It's displayed on this morning's gate. Take care, 7-3 all. God bless, get to your destination, and Cracky, come clean, brother. Do the right thing, and maybe you'll live another year or 2. I'm out of here. 250 off the key.